welcome to another exciting installment of Consoletronix. My name's Gray, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce the next video. So without further ado, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, may I present Thunderforce Gold Pack 2. Enjoy.
Now, it's with a certain mixture of excitement and fear that I record this next video. Excitement because I get to show off one of the best shooters on the Mega Drive, and fear because I don't want to cock it up. Now, I had Thunderforce 2 and 3 on the Mega Drive when I was younger, and I loved them and I played them lots. But this game I never played until I actually got this Gold Pack compilation for the Sega Saturn. But I'm not too shabby. We'll see how we get on. Now, this opening demo I'm going to let run. I skipped over the one on the Gold Pack 1. Believe me, you weren't missing much. But this one I'm going to let play. I don't know, for some reason I just prefer it. As we take a look at our ship preparing for battle, ready to take on the despicable Orn Empire. I don't know why, but I always preferred the ship in 3. I think I'm right in saying that there is a way of actually playing as the ship from the previous game. I think you actually have to finish this game and that unlocks it. I'm not sure. You could probably guess I've not finished this game. I've gotten to the last boss, I think it was, but that is as far as I've gone. It's not that this is a bad game by any stretch. In many ways it's one of the best in the series, but like I say, my personal preference will always be with 3. Alright, that's the wonderfully animated opening sequence out of the way. I'm also going to let the 16-bit intro play through as well, and that one to me is one of my all-time favourite on the Mega Drive. So I'm going to shut up for a moment and let you see what you think. Oh yeah. It's funny because I got these gold packs shortly after the UK release of the Sega Dreamcast, and I saw that opening sequence and my jaw hit the floor, even after playing Sonic Adventure and all those other great Dreamcast titles. So we've picked our levels and we'll get straight into the action. Now, the first thing you'll notice is the playing area is greatly enlarged. I mean, there must be about 3-4 screen worths size difference. This is a little creature bobbing across here. Now, I've never ever been able to kill that bloody thing. It keeps dancing across the screen. I shoot it and shoot it, but I've never killed it. If anyone has killed it, let me know. There he comes again. Third time's the charm. Oh, still haven't killed him. As in previous games, you get a nice selection of weapons. They're probably more important this time around, because the enemies come at you thick and fast from every direction. This guy's a bit of a mid-boss. He's a real annoying one. That red beam you see going across the screen, that's his targeting. There you go. Across the beam and he fires the missiles at you. That's him taken out. There is some wonderful scrolling effects in this game. Technosoft really did pull out all the stops with this title. As you can see, there's a lot going on screen. You really need your wits about you in this game. This game really does. Everything is ramped up to the nth degree. I mean, it's not just the size of the playing area, it's the... So I was getting carried away there listening to the music. Now, if I had one complaint about Thunderforce 3, and if you saw my previous video, you'll have seen it as well, and that was the boss battles could be very, very easy if you had the right weapons. Well, it doesn't matter what weapons you have. This is the first boss, and it's one of the most epic boss encounters you can get on a 16-bit system. What you're looking at now is only his first form. This is the... Where's he gone? He's got so many different attacks. There's so many things you have to watch out for. Not only have you got that tail that keeps flicking across the screen. These fireballs, he loves launching these things at you. But he's got fire breath as well. You've got to make sure that you're in the right position. Just shoot him in the centre. And there we go, I made it look easy. Which it isn't. On this level, there's always a desert level for some reason in these games. There's always a desert level. Now this, as you can see, the enemies, they burrow into the sand, they pop up anywhere. One of the most annoying mid-bosses I think I've ever come across. This guy, oh, here he comes. This guy takes the prize for being so annoying. His attacks aren't difficult. You know, he launches these things at you. Watch out for his tail. I had to edit it there a bit, little, so didn't bore you sitting through me shooting him for 5 minutes straight. But as I said, the bosses, because we're coming up to the second boss now, the bosses oh, wait till you see this guy. This guy is a lot of fun to play against. If you're the joypad throwing type, then, well, you know what to ask Santa Claus for Christmas, because this guy can really, really annoy you. Now, I've got some decent weapons and a shield, so he shouldn't be too difficult to take out, but he's got a lot of attacks. He's very quick. Just wonder if he's ever going to turn up. Oh, here he comes. Some sort of giant metal bird. Oh, them things, I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Now you see his first attack there, he launches that fire breath, and then he's got these puffy pink fireballs that he launches at you as he rams me. Oh my god. And when you're weakening him a little bit, he launches this thing at you. And he gets me, damn it. This might take a little longer than I thought, ladies and gentlemen. We get him down. Oh, there he goes. We got there in the end, folks. Now this level isn't actually too difficult. There are a lot of things to watch out for. But overall, it's not too bad actually. I don't mind this level. It's got that R-type feel about it. So it's a sort of more traditional shoot 'em up type of level. The mid-boss. Again, not too difficult, just watch out. These things you have to watch out for. They come out of nowhere. Now this boss is more reminiscent of the couple of the bosses that you saw in part 3. His attacks aren't that difficult to avoid. He has got, ooh, as I say that as I walk straight into your standard laser that I'm using now is pretty puny against these bosses, but it does the job. As you can see, you can pick which order you do the levels. So that was the second stage taken out. You have to be on your toes for this level though. This is quite an interesting little section. You've got guns to the left of you, guns to the right of you, all shooting. They're not too difficult to avoid. The overall design of each and every level of this game is top notch. You really have to commend Technosoft for what they managed to achieve on the Mega Drive. I mean, it has some of the best graphics you'll see on the system in certain places. Okay, things really start to get a little bit frantic now. About to run the gauntlet, dodging these giant metal fish things. This isn't the hard part though, this is the easy part. The hard part is the enemies that pop up, these things. You just can't avoid them. I have to sacrifice the shield, I think. Ugh. Now this boss is probably, I would say it's probably the easiest in the entire game, this fella. You got to shoot his front, his head. Once that's taken out, take out his back. There's a nasty missile launcher there, so take it easy on that bit. And then just take out what's left of him. He's still throwing attacks at you, so just watch yourself. Okay, that was the main levels taken care of. We start to, like in 3, you've got to take out the mothership. These things can be annoying as well. Actually, there's quite a few annoying things in this game, but there she is. Now this guy, you might recognise him. He was on the intro sequence. He's got some nasty attacks. That attack is very, very nasty. But overall, he's pretty easy. I think I'm going to need that shield. And as luck would have it, help is on the way. And together you and your comrades will strafe this ship, taking out its defences. Which is easier said than done, by the way. Now I found out some interesting bits of trivia about this game only quite recently. First of all, if you're in the UK and you want to get yourself a copy of this game, this is the Japanese version I'm playing, but if you want to get a UK copy, this is one of the few games that was actually optimised for PAL. So buying a UK copy, you can play it full speed, full screen, and with all the music intact, no slowdown. And for some reason, when this game was released in North America, it underwent a name change. It became Lightning Force. I've got no idea what that is. Just a little bit of interesting facts I found out about the game. Did my research, you know, my journalistic thing. And now with that impressive looking robot monster taken care of, I get all kitted out for a bit of deep space adventuring. And we go on to the final set of levels. Now these things circling the ship are kind of interesting because you only get them now in the game. But if you stop firing for a few seconds, they charge up, and then with a tap of the B button, they launch a very impressive special attack. I'll try and use it now a little bit further along the level. Oh, I've lost them, so scratch that. Oh, this guy, I was talking about mid-bosses that really annoy me, and this guy's right up there, probably top of the list. He's not that hard to destroy, but oh, to walk straight into a mountain. How did I not see a mountain? But anyway, as I was saying, he's not the hardest character to destroy if you've got the right weapons. But as you can see, I'm down to the basic weapons really. I mean, I don't think this thing's going to do anything to him. But I killed him nonetheless. Now this guy, you wouldn't believe the amount of... If you're wondering why I've got no hair on my head, it's because I tore most of it out playing against this guy. And I just ain't got the weapons to kill him. Okay, that's one of them stupid claws taken off, but for every bit of damage you deal to him, you know, he just launches fresh attacks against you. Okay, now he's at his most dangerous. Oh, I thought I had a bit of space there, I thought I could dodge it. Oh, I stopped shooting, I thought I'd killed him. Oh, bloody hell. This is going to end in tears, I think. Oh, finally. If he comes back to life after this, I'm turning this off. Nope, that's him gone. I know I say this with every level, but the difficulty does increase. There are guns which you can't see, they're off screen. And they could be at the bottom of the stage. There's one of them. They'll just fire at you and you won't see them until you've been hit. I've got to stop walking into the walls, it's not doing me much good. Another one of those mid-bosses. Ah, there. That's the attack I was going to show you. I mean, it's just about the only way I can kill this guy. I need to get in the right position, save it up, stop shooting for a few seconds, then launch one on him. There we go. He's still alive. Oh, bloody hell! I'm sure that would have killed him. Now you know the rules. I don't use continues. Continues are for wimps. So we're going to finish here. I'd like to thank you all for watching. This is Gray signing off.
There you have it, that was Thunderforce 4. Now I'd like to show you a bit more of the game. I've been using this dazzle to capture the game footage. And Gold Pack 1 is fine, but 2 just doesn't want to know. However, there is one more game I want to show you, and that's Thunderforce AC.
Thunderforce AC. Now, I never heard of this game until I actually got this gold pack. And when I found out it was the arcade version, I was very, very surprised, because it is essentially just the Mega Drive version of Thunderforce 3 with some bells and whistles. There is some different music, and I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, I think there is a few different levels. But if you played Thunderforce 3, then you've seen it all before, really. Now, I'm not going to play through the entire game, I'm just going to play through the first level. But before that, you're probably wondering, are these gold packs worth getting? And the simple answer is, if you have the games already on the Sega Mega Drive or /Genesis, then no, probably not. Especially for the kind of crazy money I've seen these go for on eBay recently. I can't remember how much I paid for them myself, but it wasn't that much. The inclusion of Thunderforce AC is a nice touch, but I would have liked to have seen Thunderforce 1 maybe remastered and thrown in there as bonus, or at least as an unlockable. But anyone wanted to give the arcade version a try, it did actually get a home port on the Super Nintendo of all consoles, under the title Thunder Spirits. I have not played that version though. I'm not even sure if it got a UK release. I'd be very surprised if it did. But that's nothing new. Us UK gamers, we were always getting the short end of the stick when it came to new games. That's why the grey import market was so big over here. It was the only way we could get the top titles. But this isn't a rant video, this is about the games. And if you've never played any of the Thunderforce games, and you're wondering which one you should start with, 2 is a love it or hate it game, so skip that. 4 is harder than Bruce Lee encased in concrete, so I would definitely recommend starting with Thunderforce 3. It's the most balanced in the series, it's the easiest to get to grips with, and it's just a very, very enjoyable experience. So there you have it, Thunderforce 3 gets the official Consoletronix seal of approval. I've always loved negotiating this section. I don't know why. Maybe simple things please simple minds, I don't know. But all I do know is, as I said in the first video, I love this title. And I hope some of that love has rubbed off. And I hope some of you out there dust off them old cartridges, give these old games a blast. And like I say, if you've never played them, you know, what better time to start? This is gaming in its most purest form. Simple, fun, addictive gameplay, mixed with great graphics and music. This is why I'm proud to call myself an old school gamer. That's not to say I don't have love for the current generation of consoles. If I'm honest, I think we're living in a golden age of video gaming. But anyway, we come to the boss. I'm just going to take him out real quick, and then that's going to be the end of the video. There we go. Like before, he poses no threat whatsoever. So I'd like to thank everyone who's made it this far. This video's gone a lot longer than I hoped it would be. I hope I haven't bored you to tears with my rambling, but there were just certain things I just wanted to get off my chest. So just a quick shot of the second level, and then we're going to wrap it up.
Okay, we've made it to the end of the video. But the Thunderforce series would carry on. Thunderforce 5 would see release on both the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation 1, and Thunderforce 6 would get a PS2 release. Now I do have Thunderforce 5, but I won't be uploading that just yet, as right now I'm all Thunderforce down. But I will be uploading new videos soon, so if you can, please check them out. Thanks for watching.